Hi, everyone. Welcome to the channel. I know it's been a long time since I've done a live reading on this channel. However, I'm here to give you guys the new moon and Scorpio messages. So, one of the things that I noticed as I was about to go live, I saw angel number 1010. Okay, so I decided to pull this. Some of you all could be seeing the angel number 1010. It says here to keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you, okay? So somebody could have a hard time being patient. Okay, there may be something that you're waiting on. Okay, you may be waiting on a new job offer. Some of you all could be waiting on new love to come into your life. I see somebody is here. Hi, Helly Kip. Thank you so much. Look, it's been a long time since I've been on this particular channel. I'm always on celebrity tarot readings, but I have been feeling called to come over here and give you guys some messages. So for those of you all that are coming in, go ahead and hit that like button for me, please. All right, we got a new moon in Scorpio. Okay, this is the flower moon. Some of you all could be deep in your emotions. I'm getting very strongly, especially people that have water moons, whether it's Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Your emotions at this time could be all over the place. Somebody's trauma could be resurfacing, unfortunately, at this time. Hi, Shelly. And this could be causing some type of stress. But what I'm getting with this new moon is that it's going to be all about releasing. Somebody may have been holding in a lot. We did. For those of you all, happy belated Mother's Day. Some of you all may have a lot of emotions coming to the surface. Some of you all may have really close relationships with your moms or mother figures in your life. For some of you all, you could have been unfortunately grieving the loss of a loved one. Because as I said that I was about to choke. So somebody could be still going through the motions, no matter how long it's been since they've unfortunately lost their mother. Those feelings could be coming to the surface. Some of you all, I'm also getting somebody could be pregnant. So somebody's emotions could be all over the place in regards to pregnancy as well. Thank you. Hi, Goodly. You're always showing up and showing out. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you too. Again, happy Mother's Day to everyone. I know you guys aren't used to seeing me over here going live, but I've decided I'm going to start being more active on this channel as well as celebrity tarot readings. So let's get into the messages and see. Ooh. Who is this that need to get away from toxic people? Okay. Somebody could be avoiding somebody toxic or toxic people, or they've made it their goal. Like moving forward, I'm not effing with so and so. Okay. Because I'm getting somebody is done. Done. All right. It says hang out with people who will uplift your spirit, not bring you down. Okay. If you are dealing with these type of people, that as soon as you have something good going for yourself, all of a sudden they're like, must be nice. Look at you. Ooh, okay, you got you a new car. You fancy. I don't like them type of people. Avoid them. Avoid toxic people, negative people, people that, how do I say this? A crab in a barrel energy, okay? Everybody keeps trying to grabbing it and keeping people down to where they feel that they are comfortable with them. All right. Some of you all could be avoiding not just toxic people in your life, but just social media. Okay. Or you're needing to, because you got social media detox. All right. It says here, no posting, no liking, just living. Don't let it take over your life. Okay. Because see, this is what can happen. And a lot of people don't understand. There's a reason why people tell children, teenagers especially, to avoid social media, because social media will have you thinking everybody got their shit together. Everybody is out here thin, muscular, living their life. Why shouldn't you look like that? Why shouldn't you be like that? Everybody has money and living it up. and it starts to make you feel like it's something wrong with you. So to the person who's been saying that they're going to avoid social media, they're going to avoid toxic people, toxic situations, now is the time. I'm also getting, for somebody who also like to indulge in like celebrity gossip and stuff like that, you're also like finding yourself not as interested as you used to be. Somebody could also be decluttering. Listen, I'm getting decluttering and avoiding toxic people. All right. Now, somebody could literally be decluttering. Okay. There could be some things around your home that you've been saying for the longest you were going to throw away. You were going to let the donation people come pick some stuff up. You've been saying you was going to put some things in the front of your house so that the city can come pick these things up, but you ain't did it yet. All right. I'm being told for whoever this is, it's like, okay, can you stop waiting around and go get done what you said you was going to get done? Somebody also need to put somebody out their house. Somebody ain't holding up their end of the bargain. Somebody ain't helping on the bills. The only thing somebody is doing is helping to increase the bills. The water bill going up, the light bill going up, the gas bill going up. Who paying the bills? It's time for somebody to have an honest talk with their partner. It's time for somebody to have an honest talk with their children. It's time for somebody to look in the mirror and be honest with themselves. Are you truly happy in this situation? Again, I keep getting with this Scorpio moon, emotions are coming to the surface. Shit is starting to boil over. It's time for you to not just be honest with other people. It's time for you to be honest with yourself. Yeah, so that you can bring your life into balance. Okay. Somebody could be meditating, somebody could be juggling too many things, and then now you feel off balance. Somebody could be juggling with a decision, whether this is good or bad. Somebody could be contemplating proposing to someone or turning somebody's offer down. You say you need to get focused. You say you need to get off of social media and focus on yourself. Yeah, social media detox. Now, you don't have to go away from social media forever, but if you know you spend way too much time on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and everything, it's okay to take a break. Try a week, try 2 weeks. Try 30 days and see how you feel afterwards. Also, somebody could be doing a detox as far as like cutting out sugars, carbohydrates. Somebody could be making a decision that, hey, every day I'm going to try to make sure I drink more water. I'm going to try to make sure I get more physically active. All right. Because this will do you some good. Okay. Both mentally and physically. As a matter of fact, I just went walking this morning. I had my shower and I feel good. Hi, Positively A. Yeah, because it's time to celebrate, baby. Listen, this time of the year right here, some people could be super busy. You got graduations to attend. Okay, you got family events, you got friends inviting you. All right, don't turn opportunities down, is what Spirit is saying. Now is the time. It says good times come from hard work. Time to spend it in good company. You know, some people could be workaholics. I'm getting strong Capricorn energy right now. All right, there's nothing wrong with working, making money, doing what you need to do. But at the same time, you need to also remember that PTO is there for a reason. Okay, somebody needs an effing break. You need a break. Why are these messages coming through? Why are these messages coming through for the collective? Why are these messages coming through? Yeah, it's time to stop being decisive. Look, you know what it is that you want in your life. Don't be afraid to go after it. All right, look at this woman. She looks confident. She's standing firm in her decision. I'm telling you, somebody's standing firm in a decision, whether this is a love relationship, friends, whomever. I'm not dealing with the bullshit anymore. I'm hearing Eminem. I'm cleaning out my closet. Somebody could be listening to Eminem. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody could be dealing with the Libra. Somebody may have decided to distance themselves from a Libra to get their life in balance. Again, I keep picking up mother issue. I don't know. Somebody may have cut their mom off, or the advice that their mom gave about somebody came to fruition. Somebody could be very intuitive. I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. Somebody could have could be distant from their child. I keep getting somebody's mother passed on, and they didn't get a chance to say they were sorry for maybe the distance that they had from their mom, or the way that they felt they treated their mom. They felt like they could have been nicer. Like they understand once the person is gone, just how much that person did for them and how important the role of a parent is. Being a mom, I will tell y'all, it's a rewarding job because you love your babies, but that shit is hard as hell. Especially if you're a mom and you doing it by yourself, or you're a dad and you're doing it by yourself. You know, because you got some people, they won't complain. They will just get up every day and they do what they're supposed to do for their family, but that doesn't make a situation even less hard. I'm getting here that somebody even sacrificed eating. Y'all, I keep trying to keep from crying. There's somebody that's been holding a lot in, and baby, you need to let it out. There may be somebody that needs to owe one of you all an apology. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry. There's somebody you just knew this person was going to be in your life forever. They did all this talking about how they were going to be there for you, that you were the only person for them, only for them to shit on you and then walk away. Somebody's waiting on that apology. Francis says, I've been staying to myself, focusing on me and enjoying my own company. As well, you should. You said exercising, eating well, laying in my yard, relaxing, not taking calls much, just loving me. It's important. It's important sometimes to pour into yourself. One thing that my mom has always told me is that you can't expect you from other people. Everybody's not going to have the same heart as you. So if you get out here in this world and some people disappoint you, know that everybody is not like the last person, and that you are deserving of love, even if that love just comes from just loving yourself until the right one come along. But don't rush. Don't rush, because somebody left a connection where it was either very toxic, all right, a lot of going back and forth, or there was an addiction involved. You got drugs, alcohol, obsession, toxic attachments, and somebody kept going back to a person who didn't want to save themselves. You cannot be somebody's personal God. You can heal somebody, all right? Somebody had to let go and distance themselves and just pray for their child. Somebody's child could be homeless, addicted to drugs. Somebody could be addicted to meth. Oh, somebody is heavily deep in their addiction. And I'm hearing he or she came from a good home. They didn't have to choose this life. Nothing happened to them. They weren't the stereotypical something tragic happened to the child, whether they molested or whether they were abused. Like they came from a good two-parent home and they chose this lifestyle. And somebody's still gripping with the fact that their child ended up this way. Somebody just wanted to be grown. I'm getting here. You got key, like somebody wanted to move out early. Somebody was just wanted to live that fast life. They didn't want nobody to tell them what to do. That's why it's coming through. I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. That's why this is coming through so strong. Oh, and my condolences. There is somebody who lost their mom. There is somebody who lost a loved one that was very important to them. They could have lost somebody while they were in the thick of their addiction, or the person that lost their life was the person that lost it, unfortunately, to addiction. Because you got letting go and lost loved one. You got here letting go and sunset. Sunset card is about a lost loved one holding on to the memories, taking in the advice from their elder. Yeah. For some people, there could have just been a wrong time for a connection. It didn't mean that this was a toxic relationship where y'all were fighting each other or anything. It just was the wrong time. Somebody may have decided to go off to college. All right. Somebody may not have been ready yet to have like a fully on committed relationship. I can't give you what you want at that time. But I'm getting here that for somebody, there may end up being a second chance. As a matter of fact, where's my love? There it is. There it is. Yeah. It just might not have been the right time. Hmm. Why are these messages coming through? Why are these messages coming through? Yeah, for somebody, it just wasn't the right time. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. You have our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. Damn. Didn't I not say that it just wasn't the right time? Somebody wasn't expecting that. But there may end up being a second, I'm hearing second time around, that there may end up being a second time around. You also have our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. That could have been family that got in the way of a connection. This person may not have realized what they had until it was over. You also have your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. All right. Somebody may have a fear of being hurt either by you or they had past relationships that caused them not to see the true beauty, of the connection that they had with you. Yeah. You have, I wish I could take back the hurtful things I said. It was wrong to take out my frustration on you. You have, I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. I'm telling you, for whoever this feminine energy, I noticed that these cards fell out from another card deck and I just put them back. Something told me to bring these back out because one of the cards that fell out was number 17, which is beauty. I'm telling you, whoever this person is that feels like hopefully the second time around things are going to work between you and them. Oh, honey, this person is so attracted to you. And it's not just beauty on the physical. Okay. I'm hearing somebody say this person has a good heart. For the person that I'm speaking to, somebody may have given you a gift. As you see here, this woman looks like she's holding some type of necklace or some type of clock. I'm also getting in divine timing. In divine timing, these two people are going to come back together. Whether this is a past life love or this is somebody where things, like I said, just didn't work out. I don't feel toxic. So please do not associate this energy I'm getting right now with a toxic ass person. Okay. If y'all was beating each other up, cussing each other out, cheating on each other, this is not that. Okay. Let's not make that fit. Yeah. Please don't make it fit. Yeah, because I'm getting here. You got the selling out card. And if you look real closely, you'll see this woman looks like she has a scar or something on her. Somebody wasn't ready for love because somebody didn't have the best environment growing up. So, it's hard to give love when you either don't love yourself, you don't know how to love, or you didn't see love around you to kind of compare it to. So somebody may have just pushed the other person away. I see y'all coming in saying y'all caught alive. I'm glad y'all here. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Crying Tiger. Hi, Sean. Good to see you too. Oh, positively, you said you're the Libra with the cap moon. Okay. All right. Carly B said I didn't get notified. Yeah. YouTube usually works with a channel, like sending you those notifications if you're very active. But because I'm not as active on this channel, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get a notification. But I know some of y'all probably want to know about time frames. All right. For when new love is coming in, or for some of you all, this reconciliation. Let's take a look and see what comes out. Shut the mother freaking door. Did I not? Bruh. Did I not just talk about this woman? If you look closely, it looks like she's holding some type of clock in her hand. Yeah, did I not say divine timing? The card that came out earlier. Don't this look like what she's holding in her hand? I'm telling you, For somebody waiting for love, Spirit says in divine timing. I got the card patience earlier when I started this reading. Somebody may be a little impatient when it comes to their love life. Okay. Understandable. Somebody, you just want to be loved, but you want to be loved right. Spirit said, make sure you're being loved right. Because let me tell you what happens sometimes when you get impatient. You go back looking in the past for a new love. That shit 9 times out of 10 does not work. Okay. Or what you do, because you're in such a rush to be with somebody and to fall in love, you end up falling into this trap where for some of you, you may move too fast, have sex too quick in a relationship. You don't pay attention to the signs of somebody that is gaslighting you, telling you what you want to hear, that rushed energy, that breadcrumby energy. And then all of a sudden, for some of you, you end up ghosted or you end up disappointed. Okay. And Spirit says, I don't want you to keep going down that road. I want to do it different this time around. Okay. Give me some time frames. Oh, you said intuition told you to go to YouTube. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, so glad you're here. Yeah, some people had to go through a self-love journey, and it's not easy. Okay. I mentioned in the beginning of this reading that when I started this reading, the time said 10:10. So again, some of you all could be seeing 1010 a lot. You could be seeing angel numbers a lot. For those of you all who are seeing these signs and synchronicities, what Spirit is saying is, I'm showing you those numbers because there's something you keep doing in your life over and over again, and it ain't working. It's not working for your higher good. Whether you are people, please, excuse me, I cannot get it out. Do we have a Mercury in retrograde either now or coming very soon? Because I'm choking over here. All right. You could have issues with people pleasing, issues with self-love, issues with setting healthy boundaries with people, having a hard time telling people no. You may not be on your journey of knowing who you are, what you truly want in a relationship, or what you expect from a partner. All of those things. And until you figure those things out, you don't want to keep having cycles of disappointing relationships, whether it's friends, whether that's lovers, okay, or working at a job or staying at a job you hate instead of going after something that brings you happiness, okay? I'm hearing somebody go, I want to know what my purpose is. I'm trying to find my purpose. And until you feel like you've stepped into your purpose, no relationship is gonna feel that feeling that you get from going, you know what, I'm satisfied in my own shit. I don't need nobody else right now. But if they come along, I welcome them with open arms. If this reading is resonating with you so far, hit the like button, please. I'd appreciate it. Dear God, give me the most clear and precise messages. Oh, it's raining a lot here too, Medusa. It's raining a lot here. I'm in Sweet Home, Alabama. I know it's supposed to pour down tomorrow. Oh, let's see. What did I tell you? Didn't I say somebody got a hard time being patient? Spirit is saying for someone, there is no need to hurry. All right. There's still some work you need to do on yourself before fully committing to somebody. Clear and precise message that need to come through. Give me some more time frames for the collective. Time frames, please. Ooh, for somebody, baby, listen. Spirit said within a couple of weeks, you've done the work on yourself. All right. In the next couple of weeks. For someone, you're being told refocus and stop waiting for it. Okay. Somebody got off track. And it's okay. We've all done that. But I'm getting that somebody got off of their path. I'm hearing somebody go, oh, I don't meditate as much as I used to, or I don't pay attention to the angel numbers anymore. I just kind of, do my own little thing or whatever. I've kind of gotten sidetracked. It's time to get back on track. Okay. Give me some more messages. Give me some more messages. You have released any attachment to timing. Again, I keep picking up a lot of people that may have a hard time being patient. All right. You also have stay positive about it. And what happens is when we become impatient, we start thinking negatively. I ain't never going to find nobody. I ain't never going to get no new job. I done applied everywhere. These folks don't give a shit about me. That type of energy. So Spirit is like, I want you to remain as positive as possible as you're on this spiritual journey. All right. Sometimes you have to understand that some things come in His timing. All right. In God's timing, not ours. No matter how frustrated you get, it's like, I'll give it to you when it's time. Hi, Ed Garcia. Matter of fact, give me a repair, evolution, growth. Let's see why some people are kind of like stuck in the in-between. I'm also getting that someone has a loved one that hasn't passed on yet. You may see this person a lot. For some people, you may see them in your dreams. For some people, you kind of get that feeling like there's some, like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. And you're like, I wonder if that's so-and-so. Spirit is saying, yep, that's who you think it is. Somebody get messages from a loved one that's passed on. Whoever this is, this person could have died suddenly. Shocking, unexpected. Somebody may have committed the S word, unfortunately. I'm also getting somebody could have died in a car accident, or somebody had a health condition that it just rapidly increased. Like as soon as they found out they had cancer, it was like, oh, this stage 4 cancer, then boom, that was it. Like somebody didn't get enough time. Yeah. Let me tell you, for some of you all, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ed. You said your grandmother? I'm sorry to hear that. How long has it been since your grandmother passed? I'm also getting, if you're wondering if your grandmother is your guardian angel, you have here, Spirit says yes. With this humanitarian card, she could have been somebody that either worked with people, like helping people. She could have gave you a lot of advice. Here's the block. Here's the barrier that is keeping some people from what it is that they want the most. Old conditioning. Okay. Spirit says it's time for you to release old conditioning and for you to step into a new way of being. It says the old story and past cycles of blame, shame, and guilt need to move out. Spirit wants you to take inventory of what no longer resonates and what isn't your burden to carry. Unload what has been weighing you down. Somebody's holding on to a family secret as well. I'm getting here that, damn. Oh, wow. I'm getting for somebody, there was a family member that has done something to you, and you still had to go around this family member every family reunion, every Christmas, Thanksgiving, everything. And somebody has been holding on to that pain and that guilt. Somebody also can't let go of the fact that they didn't go to college when they were supposed to, or they went to college and they feel like they didn't do anything with their degree, and they've been heavily thinking about like their student loans and just wishing that they could have done things differently. But Spirit is like, I want you out of that cycle. Okay, I want you out of that cycle. Look for a way in which a payment plan when it comes to your student loan, therapy for those who are dealing with traumatic trauma from childhood or past relationships where somebody may have been in an abusive relationship or they grew up in an abusive home, because somebody is needing to heal. This is why this spiritual awakening card is here. It says you've been receiving messages that it's time for your soul to expand beyond the 3D vision. You are an old soul that is here to do many great things. Somebody may have heard this all the time, that they're an old soul. It says you have come to realize this through doing the hard work and merging with your higher self. There is no going back. So enjoy this new way of being and having acceptance and inner peace. I mentioned earlier in the reading about the new moon in Scorpio, the flower moon. And take a look at this image here where you see these flowers here in the back. Okay. Again, somebody is needing to release old conditioning. It's time for you to look at things, look at situations in a new light. Okay. Where are these messages coming through? Matter of fact, let me get some tarot. I'm dropping my cards everywhere. Somebody may also have I'm thinking somebody may also have anxiety really bad. Somebody hasn't been diagnosed, but they're like, damn, I wonder if I got anxiety. Because usually if I start dropping my cards like that, I'm picking up on somebody that has it. Somebody has anxiety or ADHD or OCD really bad. Like their mind is racing all the time. They can't get any sleep. They're always constantly thinking. They waking up at 3, 4, 5 in the morning every day. It's hard for you to try to figure out what it is that you want to do or to stay consistent with something. It's like, I want to do this. I'm bored. I want to do that. I'm bored. I just feel like somebody's like Sonic the Hedgehog. Hi, Nikki. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody got anxiety real bad. Why are these messages coming through? Why are these messages coming through? That's you, Lorraine, with the anxiety. I hope you get, I hope you've been diagnosed and doing something about it. Like, I'm no doctor, but listen, your mental health is wealth. You got to make sure you take care of your mental health, especially if you're a parent or you're looking after other people. It affects your relationships and everything, your love relationships, everything. Anxiety it does not go away. Okay. You can't ignore it. You have to take care of any type of mental health ailment. All right. Sphinx said, that's me all day, every day. I'm telling y'all. That's why I take huge breaks in between readings, like when I do personal readings for people, because I get a lot of people and I can pick up anxiety really easily in people, anxiety, depression, all of them. And it'll overwhelm me whenever I read for certain people. It'll stop after a while, but it's a lot when you can feel somebody else's anxiety or their pain that they're going through. And I have to take breaks. Yeah, because I'm getting here again. Somebody needs to stop with the old conditioning. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. You keep going to the same job that you're not happy at, but you're not looking for something else. You've been talking about the fact that you want to move, but you have not moved. You're talking about you want new friends, but you haven't put yourself out there to make new friends or to meet somebody new. That two of wands in the reverse is somebody that's like, when it's in the upright, you make a plan, you make a decision, you go towards it. When it's two of wands in a reverse, that's like, I'm gonna keep doing the same old thing because this is where I feel safe at. And Spirit is saying, how is that working out for you? Because somebody's been stuck in place for way too long. This could be a fire sign I'm speaking to, or somebody that's fire dominant, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Or you may still be dealing with the Sagittarius or Leo or Aries. And it's like the same thing all the time. They don't recognize you on Mother's Day. They don't recognize you on your birthday. There's no more passion in the bedroom because that ones is in a reverse. Somebody ain't even having sex with their partner. Or they're not even, I'm getting somebody's not even attracted to their partner anymore. I'm hearing I can barely get hard. Damn. Or they don't even know what to do. Is that Lord, I'm getting oh my goodness. I'm getting somebody saying like he ain't even making sure that it's wet enough. And you just sitting in the bed like, yeah, that feel good. Like I wish they hurry up and come on so I can go watch YouTube. Damn. Yeah. Because whoever this is for somebody, that person put you through a lot. That Five of Cups is in a reverse. Like when you get the Five of Cups in a reverse, that's like, of course, you've gotten to a place where you've kind of moved on a little bit from the pain, but it doesn't go away. However, with that Five of Cups in the upright, that indicates you have spent your time in a relationship where you did more crying than you did smiling. Look at that. You don't trust them. You always think they up to something. You have to do the detective work in a relationship. Always looking and seeing what they up to. You gotta check their phone, make sure they ain't cheating. Or you think they cheating because they don't even want to have sex, or you don't want to have sex, or they suspect something's going on. Wow. You got that Queen of Swords energy here as well. It's time for somebody to speak up. It's time for somebody to be honest and just go, I'm not happy here. I'm thinking somebody's partner already knows this. I could be speaking to a Virgo, or this could be somebody that is dealing with a Virgo or Virgo dominant. I'm getting somebody that's just like, I'm gonna just wait around and see if they leave me first. Dang. Yeah, I'm gonna just wait and see if they leave me first. There's the Eight of Swords there. You're welcome. Oh, I love my that Finch app. I use it every single day. I've been on a good streak. I've been logging in every day. You also have Ace of Cups in the reverse. Y'all are not happy. Whoever this is I'm speaking to, somebody is in a loveless marriage or a loveless relationship. And baby, somebody need to speak up and say something. I'm here and I'm ready to sign them papers. I done took all I can take, but you leave me no options, girl. Again, damn, y'all, I keep getting a lot of Libra energy. Who is this Libra that is miserable or they're dealing with somebody that makes them feel this way? Somebody is a Libra or Libra dominant because, baby, that energy keeps coming up. Somebody ready to clean out their closet or somebody ready to come out the closet. And that may be the reason why they can't get it up. Look at that. I'm sorry for how I treated you. I'm telling you. Somebody's like, you know what? I can't get over what you did in the past. Somebody can't get over. Look at that. You cannot make this up. I messed up bad. Somebody did something that was unforgivable. I don't know. For somebody, I don't know. Somebody slept with somebody family member, or somebody had a child outside of the relationship. Some happened. Some went down for somebody. You got here. I watch your social media accounts. Okay. Now, this may not be the whole dramatic relationship that I spoke of. This could be somebody that's been watching the other person. Maybe they want to introduce themselves, let them know that they may be interested. I'm getting also, I'm getting somebody's checking somebody's social media every once in a while, hoping that they relationship go from in a relationship to single. Because they like, man, I swear to God, I'm going to shoot my shot. Soon as I see this person ain't taking no more, I'm shooting my shot. I ain't losing that no more. Crying Tiger says, I'm a Virgo and this sounds like my last relationship. Yeah. And let me tell you, sometimes, like if you're watching a reading and you notice that, like, dang, that sounds like something from my past or whatever. Sometimes what happens is spirit puts you in a direction of watching certain readings so you can make sure that you learn from that last one so that you don't meet that person in the future in a new body or so you don't go back to that person there because you need to be reminded of what you went through because let's be honest, we're in a microwave time in this world right now where stuff happen and we get over it quickly. And spirit is like, I don't want you to get over it quickly and forget everything that Johnny or Jane has done to you. And then by the time they come back around doing the next Mercury retrograde, you let that person back in your life only for them to hurt you even worse the next time around. Because 9 times out of 10, that's what's going to happen. You are going to get more hurt than the last time you dealt with that person. I'm telling you. Because somebody knew they blew it. They knew you was a blessing to them. But let me tell you, if you don't appreciate yourself, you damn sure ain't going to appreciate a good thing when it's in your face. I'm telling you, I'm getting somebody regrets. They may never tell you. They may never tell you. They could be very stubborn. They ain't going to say shit. But I'm telling you, there's somebody that's watching me now or in the future. Please know there is somebody that knew who you was when they had you and they wish now that they could have appreciated you. They didn't know you was going to turn out to be who you ended up turning out to be. I'm telling you. Look at that. I want you to wait for me. Somebody thought you were going to wait around. Let them get out here, go do their thing. And they thought that they could just pick you up. They were going to put you on the back of the eye. And they was going to pick you up when it was time for them to date you and deal with you and run you ragged the next time around. But when they came back, it's like, no, I'm taken. Or no, I'm not interested anymore. But thank you. Somebody like, oh, what? I don't need it no more because what? This shit is one-sided. You getting all your needs met and I don't get nothing? I'm hearing not even a gift on my birthday. I'm getting somebody they go all out for their partner. And boy, when they celebration come around, matter of fact, we had celebration come out in the beginning of the reading. You ain't got nothing. Now, this ain't just lovers. These are friends. These are these one-sided friendships. I'm telling you, I'm speaking to some people that are saying, I'm cleaning out my closet. I ain't dealing with these people no more. After this, after this full moon in Scorpio, I'm done. Or somebody cutting a Scorpio off, or a Scorpio cutting somebody else off. They like, I'm done. See, one thing that a lot of people bank on, Scorpios can be very loyal, sometimes to their own detriment, but somebody got used to that loyalty. That Scorpio ain't going nowhere. Or that Scorpio dominant person, they ain't going nowhere. I got them in the bag. I got them wrapped around my finger. But what they don't expect when it comes to Scorpios or people with that stubborn energy, whether that's a Taurus, that's Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, like I mentioned, is when they go cold, ice cold. You might want to hang it up. Ain't no coming back. I'm hearing ain't no coming back. Why are these messages coming through? Hi, Nimble. She said, girl, where you been? Where you been in these YouTube streets? Been dry. Busy. I've been doing personal readings, and then there's graduations. I even attended a funeral. Y'all, there's been so much going on in the month of May. I'm like, slow down, please. Slow down. What I tell you? What I tell y'all? Y'all getting rid of these runners. Y'all getting rid of these leeches. Look at that. Getting rid of these runners and these leeches. You have fear-driven, emotionally distant, detached, unresolved issues. They want to ghost you and then try to come back. Or the person that has the fear of intimacy. I mentioned this. This keeps coming up a lot in this reading. Don't want to do their shadow work. They don't want to work on themselves, but yet they want you back in their lives. These parasites, these people are draining. They are greedy. I'm telling you, y'all better be careful and protect your energy. Because if you ever have somebody around you, or every time they come around, you feel drained, that's a leech. Run. Look, didn't I just say cutting ties with these folks? Release these attachments to these people, these energetic vampires. Don't keep letting these people suck all your energy up and leave you with nothing. You be the only one hurt in the end. I'm getting somebody could be the black sheep of their family, or somebody's cutting off somebody that was like a black sheep, and they try to blame everybody else for their issues. You put a mirror up to these people and you make them see themselves, the side of themselves that they don't like. You make a person realize you do have a problem. You do have an addiction. You do have issues with intimacy. You do have this ability to come in and out of people's lives. You are just like your father. You are just like your mama. Whew. I'm telling you, one thing a lot of people don't want to hear is the truth about themselves. They can talk shit about everybody else, but how many of y'all can honestly say, I can take what somebody can say about me? Be honest. How many of you can truly take how somebody else feel about you? If somebody told you you were selfish, if somebody told you you were self-centered, if somebody told you you never got no money, you always asking me for stuff, how come you don't got your shit together? How many people can really listen to that? You codependent. You needy. You need to practice abstinence. You see what I'm saying? How many people can honestly say, oh, I can take what people truly have to say about me? Some people can't take that. You, whoever I'm speaking to, you make other people uncomfortable because you make them see that there's a lot of shit in their life that they know good and well they need to work on. You got here court case. I'm getting somebody's child's mother, child's father, whomever this resonates with. When I say you make them see themselves, they are pissed. They are pissed because for the first time in their life, they have to be responsible for something. Somebody may not have wanted to take care of a child. Somebody could have got a DNA test, found out the child was theirs. They may find out that they have to pay child support, and they're resentful to you because of this. That same person that could have used a condom, the same person that could have, chosen another option, they're mad at you because of what they did. Somebody is facing time. Somebody's facing 25 years. Somebody's facing 35 years. Lorraine says, I cut a friend of 35 years out of my life. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. For 35 of those years, this person may have been a leech in your life. For 35 of them years, you may have been asking that person to support your little things like, hey, I just started a business. Hopefully, you can be my first client. And them motherfuckers didn't disappear. Let me tell you, you never watch a person get quiet as hell until you tell them what you got going for yourself and you would like their help. Hey, I got this thing I'm doing. If you want to donate, phone be dry as hell. I tell people this all the time, and I'm so thankful, thank God, that I found my calling. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But y'all, I can count on one hand the amount of people that I actually know personally that supported my business as a tarot reader. Probably, yeah, on one hand, that actually supported my business. But you better believe them same ones, they set up and they watched and everything, like, oh, okay. But as soon as I said, hey, I'm about to do this, I'm about to start doing personal readings. Like, damn. Nobody number that's locked in here has called. I'm telling y'all. Y'all better cut these people off. And guess what? And as soon as you're successful, them same ones who didn't support you are going to be the same ones asking you how you did it. Hey, how did you start a business? How you do this YouTube thing? How you set your camera up? Bitch, if you don't disappear the same way you did when I asked you to support my damn channel, how you do this YouTube thing? Let me tell you why y'all need to stop doing this, okay? Because you're not seeing those angel numbers for no reason, all right? The more you keep helping them same people that won't even spit on you if you was on fire, what ends up happening is you hurt yourself, okay? You end up in what they call a tower moment. This is why the storm card is here. For some people, this is a warning. For some of y'all, this is a warning now. Let me tell you, 9 times out of 10, tower moments are painful. They are shocking. They are unexpected. You didn't see that ish coming. This is that 10 of swords energy. It's painful. You didn't lead that no good man. You may find out he got somebody else pregnant. You didn't distance yourself from that friend. You may find out that while you was telling them about a position that you was interested in getting, they went and applied and now they got the position and they're going to tell you about it, how they got the job. Or you've been looking for a job and they didn't tell you that at their company, they were hiring for somebody. They kept that to themselves, but they told one of their other friends about it and they ended up getting a position. That's what those storms are. Okay, that's what those tower moments are. Look, you cannot. If you dealing with this, you better run. If you dealing with this, you better run. Anytime, I cannot name the amount of people that have said, "Oh, I got friends, but I kind of feel like they're envious of me. Like every time I do something, this and this and that. Why is that still your friend? Why does this person get so much leeway in your life and you know they're not for you? Why do we give more loyalty to other people than we give to ourselves? Why they get all these second chances? I bet you they wouldn't give you that many second chances if they felt like that about you. Y'all better start waking up. I bet you won't get these second chances, that leeway. Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. She might not have meant it that way. They'll tell you exactly what they feel the first time. Why are these messages coming through? Why are these messages coming through? Hi, Caroline. That's it. Learn your worth and love yourself. I'm telling you, you can save a lot of heartache that way. You cannot make this up. Come on, somebody. Strength. Let me tell you, it takes strength. There's so much power in the word no. There is so much power in the word no. And for those who don't know, no is a complete sentence. I don't have to tell you why I don't fuck with you no more. I didn't give you. Let me tell you, 9 times out of 10, when somebody start asking you questions why you don't fool with them no more, you know good and well you done told them plenty of times how you is calling them out about the things that they've done. They know it. They just hoping that you don't act on it. I'm used to using you. Why won't you let me continue to do that? Amen. The word no can save your life. Who said that? Medusa? That's true. Somebody needs to get their chakras in alignment. Okay. Somebody is off balance in their life. Let me tell you, if you're somebody if you've been going through a lot lately and you're always wondering, like, I wonder if somebody put a hits on me. Did somebody do something to me? Because everything in my life ain't going right. First of all, look around. What type of people are you associating with? Is these the same low vibrational people that they have shown you time and time again who they are? That is a sign. 9 times out of 10, you don't have nobody out here sitting with a Ouija board wishing evil on you. You're putting this energy, you're bringing this energy to yourself, because having low vibrational people around you affect everything, including your money. All of a sudden, you hang around with certain people, you go, damn, my washer and dryer just went out. Or you always taking that one person around that magically can't get a car, but they know that they can call you all the time to drop them off and pick them up. All of a sudden, your car break down and they ain't got no money to help you fix it. I'm telling you, somebody needs to heal their inner child, because I'm getting somebody that keeps constantly forgiving people around them for constantly hurting them. For somebody, this could be yourself. You keep hurting yourself. You keep disappointing yourself. For somebody, I don't know. I keep getting like somebody also looks for their father or father figure in other men, looking for people to love you the way that you want to be. I mean, looking for people to love you, but you're looking for it from people that don't even have the capacity to love themselves. Low vibrational people cannot give you what you're looking for. Two effed up people ain't gonna do nothing but keep effing each other up, and then y'all gonna bring another child. Y'all gonna bring a child into this world that's gonna have to live with the consequences of y'all f ups. Telling you, somebody has a hard time forgiving their father. I'm getting somebody having a hard time forgiving their father for not being there, for not being the father that they wanted them to be. I'm getting, you didn't come to my graduation. You were never there for me. But, oh my God. Come on. Look at these cords. Inner child and therapy. This is where somebody need to go. Somebody need to go get some help. Somebody need to get some help so they can heal this inner child. Because I may be an adult, but in so many ways, I'm still childlike. The little girl in me is still angry at my daddy. The little boy in me still mad at my mama. Somebody's meant to be famous, or somebody could be a public figure. Ooh, Ooh, this is how somebody's going to gain justice. There's people around you that are going to watch you succeed. They're going to watch you be successful. The same people that shit on you, the same people that think you weren't going to get it. Now, I don't mean that you're going to be a celebrity, because not everybody's meant to be a celebrity and all of that. But I'm getting the same people that laughed and said you weren't going to be a lawyer. Same people that laughed and say you weren't going to be a teacher, a therapist, etc. I'm getting, look at me now. I'm getting paper. Look at me now. Look at me now. Hey, I'm fresher than a month. Could be a Taurus I'm speaking to. Or it could be a Taurus and you're like, aha. I'm getting aha. There are some people that's literally, their karma is watching you shine. Because they didn't believe in you. Look at me now. I'm getting paper. Y'all, I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to meet this damn man one day. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. Majority of the damn day, Chris Brown pops up in my freaking head. I even went to go check my email earlier, and it was like, Chris Brown is coming to Alabama. I'm like, do I need to go see Chris? Like, Chris, do we need to meet? You said, it's me, you're the Taurus. I'm telling you, you're going to be showing, folks. It's going to be a lot of, Why are these messages coming through? I'm getting paper. Look at me now. I'm fresher than a mop. How you want to know where my nodes are, Katrina? Look, I'm telling you, I would not be surprised, because y'all, Chris Brown comes up so much, especially on the celebrity channel. Oh my God. His energy comes up so much. Now I'm hearing residuals. And I think I did a reading in the past on him, and I kept getting a lot of angel numbers. And somebody said he ended up naming an album or a song or something 1111. I said, y'all, don't be surprised if he starts talking about like angel numbers. He's gone through some type of spiritual awakening. I am, Katrina. Thank you. I'm gonna look at his I'm gonna look at his birth chart again. I know he's Taurus dominant. What I was gonna say. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I'm Taurus rising, so I guess I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, my nodes are, if I'm not mistaken, I think my south node is in Capricorn, my north node is in Cancer. I'm gonna look at his birth chart again. Thank you for that. Let's see. Clear and concise messages that need to, I was gonna say, that need to come through for Chris Brown. I'm hearing, can we build it up? No, we cannot build it up, damn it. I'm trying to do a zodiac reading. All right, let's see. Give me some more messages for the collective before I close this off. What does the collective need to know? Or what? Oh, I'm getting, what does the collective need to be warned about? Dear God, what does the collective need to be warned about? What does the collective need to be warned about? Hey, somebody needs to check their bank account, or you need to make sure. I'm getting, for somebody, I'm channeling now. Whoever this is that has auto pay, you need to check your accounts, and you also need to check your cards, because somebody is either coming up on expiration for their credit and debit cards, or they've already been expired. And then you think that a payment is going to, yeah. Oh, I can't talk. You think a payment is going to go through, but it's not. And you're going to end up having a double bill. For somebody, you're going to have a double bill with the water company. So you need to check. Oh, you say you've been hacked? Somebody need to check their account for real. Like, this ain't no joke. You need to make sure that your debit cards and stuff is not expired. Y'all see my baby? Look at him back there moving a little bit. Hi, Oreo. Oreo been a little feisty lately. I gotta cut his hair. I gotta cut my little guinea pig's hair. His hair gets so long, and I don't want it to get matted. Oh, I knew it was somebody. Medusa said this just happened to me. I had to get a new car. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, some people coming up on the cars being expired or they're already expired. And if you're not careful, you're gonna have a double bill. It could be water or it could be a gas bill. Y'all do not want to pay with that gas bill. Because some people say their gas bills be out of control. Yep. Don't ignore this message. High priestess is in a reverse, which means somebody has a hard time trusting their intuition. All right. I'm getting God's trying to tell you something, so you better listen. Even if this is not about that, this could be about you. Whatever messages came through in this reading, don't ignore these messages if you've been watching this, especially if you're somebody that keep giving everybody second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth chances. Your ass gonna end up in a tire moment. Yeah. Also, somebody needs to be honest. Somebody is holding a secret in. This could be a family secret. I talked about this earlier. You need to speak to somebody. Okay. Yeah. Somebody do not want to accept the truth of something. You got high priestess in a reverse, two of wands in a reverse. I'm hearing, I don't like change. I don't like change. This could be a Cancer sign that I'm speaking to. A Cancer sign that does not like change. They don't like leaving the house. Everything, like, look at this, they don't want to go get help for their anxiety or any other type of mental health issues, yet this is how you feel day in and day out. Somebody feels tied to a situation, tied to a relationship, tied to a job where they're not happy. All right, you said, I'm unemployed at the moment, I don't have a choice in the change. You got a choice in the change. You know, look for a job. It's not easy, especially in these times, but you always have a choice. If that's not working and you're interested in trade or starting a business, that's always a choice. Always a choice. Ace of Cups in the reverse. I'm telling you, somebody do this because of how they feel about themselves. Somebody doesn't feel that good about themselves. Somebody could be going through a period of like depression, or they could just be going through a period of the blues, or somebody could be very negative. Listen, let me tell you something. And I tell y'all this all the time. I don't like negative ass people. Woe is me 24/7. I ain't saying you got to be naive and be, and forget everything else in the world, but that negative shit can go left. You can go with that. Oh, good advice, Silver Goddess. Everyone is free to freeze your credit report now. Take 10 to 15 minutes on each reporting agency online. That's true. Seven of Cups in a reverse. I'm telling you, all it takes is a little bit of willpower. I'm telling you, all it takes is a little bit of willpower. Man, because I made up my mind one day. I was like, I can't do this 9 to 5 shit no more. I'm finna work for myself. And when I knew I had a calling to do this, I carved out time every single day, even with children and in a busy life. I carved out time every single day. And I studied tarot. I studied how to trust my intuition. I learned how to start a business and be self-employed and all of that. We all got the same 24 hours in a day. Well, how are you going to use those hours? Don't use them making excuses. Do not use them making excuses, and don't let nobody else try to tell you that you can't do something. I promise you, what you put your mind to, if you're being realistic about it, it will bear fruit. But if you keep making excuses, oh, I'm gonna do this at this time, and then I'm gonna do that. I promise one day I'm gonna start my YouTube channel, or one day I'm gonna go and take that driving test so that I can be out here and I can be one of these drivers with these 18 wheelers. It's gonna always be I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, year in and year out. Yeah, somebody need to get out their head. Now the soul is in a reverse. Or somebody finally got out of their head and said, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking about what I'm gonna do and I'm actually gonna go do it. Because I'm getting somebody been making excuse after excuse after excuse about what they said they were gonna do, but they keep doing the same thing over and over again, and it's not working. I promise I'm gonna do that. I know I need to start that channel. You ain't gonna stop. Why are these messages coming through? Why are these messages coming through? I'm spoiling y'all today with this hour reading because y'all know it's been forever since I've been over here. Give me some more messages for the collective. Telling y'all, I love it. Somebody, you need to be careful too. Somebody is getting too damn chummy with the people at your job. Be careful, okay? Because some of y'all got a position that you're doing really good in. Somebody is envious of that, okay? They're going to try to slip up and mess you up. Ooh, okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. Didn't I say somebody need to deal with some family issues? Look at the bottom of the deck. Somebody got a karmic ass family. Always negative. There's always fighting and drama, the cops being called. It's okay sometimes not to go to the family picnic, okay? Or to the barbecue. Because somebody always end up fighting. There's always drama. So-and-so on drugs. He be stealing money from everybody. Whew. Somebody got a ratchet family. You got here, no friends in the industry. You ain't learned that yet. Again, no friends in the industry. All right. Again, I keep getting somebody too chummy with people at their job. Everybody that's smiling your face don't F with you like that for real. I keep getting somebody has a position that other people are envious of, and somebody wants a piece of the pie. Hi Michelle. You guys started my channel because of you. I see you. You're always very consistent on your channel. Always very consistent. All right, you have here life path number. Okay, so somebody, you may need to look up your life path number. This number is basically just like the birth chart. It tells you so much. You learn so much about yourself when you do this. All right, somebody may also be interested in a career like this where you end up teaching people about their life through their path number. Somebody may also be a psychic, or they have psychic gifts, psychic abilities. They could be readers, or they're interested in doing this full time. And it could be somebody that wanted to block your blessings. I'm telling you, you'll have them family members. Oh, you crazy. You don't be getting no messages from no spirit. Girl, you better not go out there and do that. Folks gonna tell you crazy. Y'all better stop worrying about what other people think. You can make a damn good living doing this. Okay? There's a reason you were called to do this type of work. You are not crazy. You are gifted. Now, hold on. Y'all also know I'm a realist. Now, some of you mofos is like for real crazy. You may want to go get you some help. That's for the other folks. But for the ones seriously that have been called to do this type of work and you're wanting to spread your gift and share it with other people and run with the wind, bullseye. Run. But there is some people that's like legit crazy. Crazy as hell. Y'all got me so happy over here. Caroline said, yes, I started my Instagram because of you. I told you, I see y'all be so active. I be watching, honey. I love that. There's somebody else too. I don't know if she's here today, but she started her TikTok. I used to do readings for her, and she started her TikTok. And I always tell people, like, baby, turn that damn camera on. There are people out here that make videos of stick figures. Okay, there are people that make videos on YouTube and they playing with blocks and clay. Y'all don't think somebody would be interested in your tarot readings or other type of gifts that you have? Even if you don't want to read with cards, there are some people who have vivid dreams and they notice that these dreams end up coming to fruition. Very prophetic dreams, like, oh, I had a dream that we're gonna have another situation like 9/11. Put that shit in a video. People need to hear that. You'd be surprised who ends up being your audience. Yeah. Medusa says tarot is real. I remember I stopped pulling cards for a while. Then randomly one day something told me to pull a card. The devil card came out and tell me why my ex fling texted me later that day. Yes. Oh yes, honey. It's real. Those messages don't come through for no reason. Oh my goodness. Hi, baby G. You got, yes, you have told me so many times. You know, I'm gonna always get on you about that because you have an amazing gift. And I am thankful that you are using your gift. You are doing readings now, but your gift is too darn good, baby G, for you not to be on YouTube or TikTok or like any one of those platforms. Get your tail on social media. I'm telling you. Don't be the best kept secret out here, y'all. Don't be the best kept secret. I'm telling you, there was a time, I sound like my mama. There was a time. She always say that. But there was a time I was scared to do this. I was scared to show my face on camera. I was scared to read for people personally. I was like, oh God, child, please. I let that fear go. The first thing I ever bought, like that I really had like an emphasis on tarot, was my high priestess, because I always felt like I was a high priestess once I started really studying tarot, and I just really resonated with homegirl right here. And for those who don't know, this particular card, like this particular one right here, is in the Raider White. The original tarot deck is the high priestess. She sees all. Okay, she sees through the bullshit. um I got this tapestry. Some people thought I was half damn crazy. I got this tapestry from Amazon, D Warrior. If you go to sagmoondiva.com, oh crap, I just thought about it. I don't think I have her on my shopping list from my Amazon cart. I gotta make sure I do that. But yeah, let me tell you, people thought I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm telling people, yeah, I'm gonna be a reader and a blah 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 blah. Child, infinite flow of abundance. That 888. I'm telling you, you do work, you do God's work, He will give you infinite flow of abundance. This don't mean that you're gonna be a millionaire, because you know some people ain't gonna end up a millionaire. But I guarantee you, not just in money, He gives you abundance, meaning you will have abundance of people that come to you for readings. You will have abundance of love and support from people where I didn't get support in the past. My biggest supporters came from y'all, came from Baby G, it came from Caroline and the other people that have commented here. I didn't get a lot of support from everyday people in my life because I live in a state where this is shunned upon. You cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs if you in Alabama telling somebody you're a tarot reader. This type of work is only, we have like a certain segment in Alabama where they put all of this stuff together. It's in one area, and that's in the LGBTQ community of like the South Side. That's the only place you can go to find like mystic stores and stuff like that. They just associate everything as keep it over there. So that's the only place I could go to like buy tarot cards, is in that particular community, that neighborhood that's LGBTQ friendly. And that's one of the only places you can go if you want to get cards or get readings and stuff like that. Yeah. But I'm telling you, you're gonna have people talk shit about you no matter what you do, no matter what your type of your dream is, but you don't let nobody stop you from pursuing your dream. I'm telling you, because when you do the work, when you do the work, I promise you, God will pay you back tenfold. Let me tell you, He shows up in my life in the most unexpected ways. Let me give a perfect example. I could sit here and go, I think I'm gonna do a certain amount of reading this month. That should be really good as far as like my income. I should be fine for a while. So I'm just gonna do these readings. Something could happen. I end up out of nowhere getting some money from something else in my account that I would have never thought that I would have got, which could keep me from having to work for a while and focus on family and then get back to business. That's how he shows up for you. Sometimes he's like, don't worry about it, baby. You done read for everybody and their mama. Go sit your tail down. Go drink you some water. I'm going to take care of you this month. Like, literally, that's how he, man, I can go on and on. I'm telling y'all, when you do the work that he asks you to do, he will give you back so many blessings. For some people, you get blessed with the love of your life. Somebody you ain't got to worry about if that Negro in the street cheating on you, dogging you out. He will give you your life partner. He will bring you genuine friends. You ain't ever got to worry about whether or not they going to snake you or they jealous of you and everything. He will have people come out of nowhere going, perfect example. Perfect example. I don't give a damn who you are. All right. Especially with us women. Every woman, or maybe it's just me, we like to hear, a little compliment every once in a while. When you get older, I'm 43. I ain't ashamed of my age for nothing. I'm blessed to be 43. But sometimes when you get older, you don't get as many looks. You don't get as many compliments when you walking down the street type of thing, right? Not saying I was looking for nothing at that moment, but you'd be surprised how one little thing that somebody says to you can actually brighten your day. So I was out one day at Publix, shout out to Publix, and I walked up, I was getting some flowers from my mom for Mother's Day. Yeah. I saw the most beautiful bouquet of unique flowers, didn't look like nothing else there. And I said, oh my God, I wasn't even expecting to come in here and get her a gift, but I'm going to get her some flowers from here. And the guy that works there said, oh my God, those are some really pretty flowers. I was like, aren't they gorgeous? Thank you. And he said, you're pretty as well. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. You know how guys talk about when you get a compliment, you take that compliment for the rest of your damn life. Y'all, I took that damn compliment. I started walking even higher, feeling myself. That shit felt good. That felt good as hell. Because you'd be like, sometimes you wonder if you still got it. But that's what I mean. Sometimes he'll have people come and say messages to you at the time in which you need it. And I needed that day. It's nice to feel cute. Anyway. Y'all, listen. I know y'all love me for doing celebrity readings, but y'all, we on the Zodiac channel. Can we stick to the Zodiac? If y'all are interested in celebrity readings, y'all already know. Leave your comments for celebrities on my celebrity channel. Over here, we're doing Zodiacs. Baby G, they asking you about your page. They're ready. They want to know. No, I don't think she has like a page. I know she does readings, personal readings. You got some people that are wanting to know about personal reading. Thank you, Medusa. Hi, Gwen. See, I be recognizing y'all, even when y'all change your pictures up sometimes. I don't think you changed her. I think that's the same picture you normally have on yours. Okay, you said you're setting up your YouTube. Okay, when she set everything up, I'll post her in the community tab of this one, and then I also post her over on the celebrity channel. I want to do the celebrity channel today, but I don't know who the hell to talk about today. I ain't really been thinking about celebrities like that much lately, except that damn Chris Brown keep popping up, and I just did a reading on him. Anytime, no problem. Didn't I tell y'all in the beginning of this reading somebody got some issues with drug abuse or some childhood trauma from drug abuse that they've seen around them? I'm also getting some crazy messages. Somebody escaped trafficking, sex trafficking, drug trafficking. My goodness. Yeah. Whoever this is that I keep saying that it needs therapy, please go get help. Didn't I say earlier that there's somebody who needs to check their account because you may find out that your water bill doubled or your gas bill doubled? Spirit said, pay your bills. Also, don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay. There's somebody that may be too prideful to go to one of these places, one of these community centers, and ask for your bill to be paid that month. You could be facing disconnect. Please don't be like, I think in some places they call it lahit. Let me tell you something. Y'all better put that damn pride to the damn side. Everybody, I don't care how they try to act like they so together. At some point, somebody had to ask for some help or needed help really bad at one point. So if you're facing like eviction or you're facing a disconnect or something like that, please do not. If you don't have family or friends that you can reach out to kind of like give you a temporary loan or to just give it to you, there are options out there for you. I'm also getting there's options for somebody also that's trying to escape abuse, like the McDonald House is one of those places. Somebody also needs to call the United Way, or somebody may work from one of these companies like United Way or something like that. And then you may be afraid to ask for help because you're like, well, I don't want to ask them and I work for the company. I'm embarrassed. Y'all better put that mess to the side. No, just leave it in the comment section. My email is for bookings only. But if you have celebrity and I do appreciate it for those who enjoy the celebrity readings and want to request. Yeah, just leave them in the comment. Trust me, I see them, y'all. I ain't popping like that. I be reading I read all my comments. Oh my God, Lorraine. Thank you. I think I might do something on Val Kilmer. Or I might just see if his energy comes through on the other channel. Yes, he is all the time, Gwen. Oh, honey, look, you got good luck and happiness in your relationships. What did I tell you? Somebody's going to be blessed, or somebody's already blessed with this. Look at you, lucky you. Got good, supportive people around you, always got your back. You ain't never got to worry. Somebody's very blessed. And sometimes we could forget how blessed we are because we're not getting the blessing that we've been, praying for the most. But somebody needs to look around at what you already have. Like if you got food in your stomach, clothes on your back, a roof over your head, that's more than a lot of people have. You got your health, your physical health, your mental health. Those are blessings. We often take it, we take for granted. You can see, you got 20/20 vision. Bruh. I know y'all just heard that. Y'all, why this went off? Ain't no damn fire. There is not one incense or sage or Palo Santo burning. Who loved one is up in here? Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Let me tell y'all something. I can burn sage like crazy in this room. And y'all done seen plenty of my videos. This one does not go off. Is there somebody in here with me at this moment besides Oreo? Is there someone in this room with me besides Oreo? Yeah, this thing moving so fast. Let me put it up close so y'all can see it's not my hand. Like I'm not shaky or anything. Is there someone in the room with me besides Oreo? Yep, there's yes. It's going front to back. Yes. I knew you was in here. I know somebody in here. Making yourself seen. I got to pay attention. You're going to make yourself sing. Who is this interrupting my reading? Who is this? Might be somebody's loved one. Did somebody lose someone whose initial has the initial L? Or does somebody in here have the initial L in their first or last name? Somebody is here. I told y'all, every time this happens, I get hey, Hey. I think this that same one that think they funny. Does it? Oh, Lorraine. Oh, snap. Lorraine, did you lose somebody close to you? There's that L. Look, yeah, somebody's here. Hi. I think it's more than one person because I got hi and I got hey. Let me see. Is there more than one person in the room with me besides Oreo? I knew it. Yes, it's going back and forth. Yes. So there is more than one person in here. Lorraine, you said ask if it's Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer, actor Val Kilmer. Are you in the room with me? You are? Val Kilmer, can you wait till I get on my other channel? Oh my God. Didn't I tell y'all there in the beginning of the reading? Go back and rewind it. I said that there was somebody that passed on that's in between two worlds. That you may end up, that you may see this person, or you get chills on the back of your neck. I'm doing what? I'm circling? What's that mean? Or are you talking about this? Who is Timmy? You talking about this? Oh, oh wow, now I'm buffering. Wow. Listen, you can come up in here, all right? I ain't scared of none of y'all. But don't come up in here messing up my connection now. Because we was doing just fine before whoever spirit decided to walk up in here. So if you're going to come up in here, be respectful. I told y'all somebody in between. Wait a minute. Shut the mother freaking door. We in Taurus season right now. Okay, for somebody, something significant can happen in your life in Taurus season, and also something significant is going to happen in somebody's life in Pisces season of 2026. Taurus season, of course, middle of April to the middle of May. Pisces season, middle of February to the middle of March. Or something significant happened in Pisces season that is resurfacing again in somebody's life right now. Can somebody look and tell me what Val Kilmer's zodiac sign is, please, or any parts of his birth chart? Oh, warrior. I'm a Taurus rising too. Do you love food? You like to eat? You like to cook? I'm greedy as hell. You probably are a lot more down to earth than a lot of Pisces. Some Pisces kind of live in their head a lot, always daydreaming. You probably don't do that as much with that Taurus rising. Or if there's something you want to do, you get it done. You don't wait around for nobody. Uh-oh, Ed is a Taurus moon. Look out his earth energy. Thank you so much, Baby G. Baby G said that Val Kilmer is a Capricorn sun. What I'll do, I'm going to see if I can pull Val Kilmer's energy when I do my celebrity channel. But I do want to see if I can get something from him first, since he did come through. What time is it? Because I want to put a timestamp for Val Kilmer. 11:38. Hold up, 1:28. All right. All right, Val, since you didn't interrupted my reading, is there something you want to say? All right, I'll do a new card deck. Dear God, give me the most important messages that need to come through. For those who do not know, Val Kilmer is no longer with us. He passed away from complications from pneumonia, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, y'all. Didn't he have cancer? Somebody let me know. Did Val Kilmer have cancer? I'm gonna wait on y'all. Y'all let me know, please, because Val just came on up in here. Oh, I noticed I'm glitching. Throat cancer. Oh, thank y'all. Yeah, I knew he had cancer. I just couldn't remember which one. Unfortunately, he died from throat cancer. He had complications from pneumonia. Dear God, clear and precise message. Is there anything, Val Kilmer? Val Kilmer? Is there anything you want to pass on? Lorraine said he's been coming to me in my dreams since months before he passed. That's interesting because didn't I pulled the initial L when I was talking about did anybody need to come through? You got Seven of Swords coming out in the reverse, along with the Five of Pentacles. I do believe he's in between two worlds right now. He hasn't fully crossed over. You got Seven of Swords in a reverse, Five of Pentacles in the upright, Empress in a reverse. Does anybody know if he was married or in a relationship prior to his passing? And you got the Ten of Swords. Oh, man. He experienced a lot of pain, a lot of side effects from the chemotherapy, a lot of side effects from throat cancer. He experienced a lot of pain. One of the biggest pain was the fact that he couldn't use his voice anymore the way that he wanted to. Seven of Swords in a reverse. He couldn't use his voice the way anymore like he wanted to. And you also have that Ten of Swords. Like he may not have been ready to go, as well as what I'm getting here. You got the Temperance card here in a reverse. I'm also getting, I don't pick him up as being somebody that, and I could be wrong, so my bad if I got this wrong. But the way I'm picking this up, Val, is that you may not have been somebody that you weren't traditionally religious. It could have been a situation where when he was diagnosed, you know how some people they'll be diagnosed with something and then they'll start to get like closer to God and things like that. I'm picking up somebody that I'm getting that he wasn't that religious. You know, don't make him a bad guy, nothing like that. I just don't think that he was in the traditional sense. Like he may have been somebody that once he passed, he realized like, oh, God is real, that type of thing. Okay. Oh, okay. So does anybody know whether or not he was dating anybody? I keep getting messages about religion. I'm hearing that's me in a corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. Losing my religion. Wow. Because I'm also getting the Five of Pentacles here. And the Five of Pentacles is like somebody being on the outside looking in. I think he was married with daughters. Let me make sure. I want to make sure because he's talking something about religion. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. He may have felt like he may have had a hard time with balancing spiritual life with being a celebrity, like at the prime of his career. I'm here. I keep getting like I was going on somebody that was just at warp speed. He was just always working, always doing things when he was at the peak of his career, and he never really like had that chance to kind of like slow down until he was diagnosed. Oh, so he was married. Okay, because this is what I'm getting here. I feel like I'm getting so many messages. I'm getting one of the reasons that he has a hard time and he's caught in between both worlds is because of the pain that his wife. Let me make sure for myself, y'all. Give me a minute. Was Val Kilmer married?
According to Wikipedia, Kilmer was married to actress Joanne Whalley from March 1988 to February 1996.
Yeah, he wasn't married. There's somebody that's a feminine energy. Empress in the reverse. No, 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 no. He's saying like, no, this is not dealing with like a woman. It was dealing with his career. Like his whole thing was, I wanted to be a career actor. Well, like I worked up until he was proud of that. I worked up until my last days. He was proud of that. He was proud that people allowed him the opportunity to do that. Okay, I'm trying to keep from crying. But he was so proud that people allowed him, even though he could have used his voice the way that he used to. He was proud. Tom Cruise. He was very thankful to Tom Cruise for allowing him to still be a part. Oh my goodness, to still be a part of Top Gun. Y'all, why this man got me crying? Hold on. Because there was a time in his life where he did want to isolate from the rest of the world, or he felt shunned and isolated. Because I'm saying like because of my disability, but it wasn't really a disability. It felt like a disability at some point when he ended up not being able to work like he wanted to. Like it was a disability, but it didn't stop me. What else you want to talk about? Wait a minute, hold on. Warrior said, yes, I heard that in Val's last interview. Tom Cruise made them right in the part for him. Like he did. I'm picking up somebody that felt like, you can't really have too many roles for somebody that's in the position that he was in. So he's very thankful for that because it was painful for him to have always wanted this type of work to not be able to work to his fullest ability. Kilmer was raised with Christian Science beliefs, which he maintained for most of his life. What is Christian Science belief? What does that mean? Because I don't feel traditional like a Christian. Like yes, Lord. Let me see something. What does Christian Science beliefs mean? Centered with the Church of Christ and Scientists, it says focuses on the healing power of God, a spiritual understanding of the universe. Yeah, because I don't feel like his is Christian Sciences aren't into going to the that's what Christian Scientists are into going to the doctor. Because it was dang, I wish I wouldn't have put my cards up. Okay. Oh, I'm learning something new. They view sickness, sin, and death as misconceptions of the material world rather than inherent realities. Oh my God, that makes so much sense now. I don't know, y'all. I'm picking up somebody that correlated him getting cancer was because of everything here is alleged, because we're dealing with public figures. It's important to remember tarot is for entertainment purposes only. I'm picking up his belief, or maybe the belief he followed, was because you chose this type of life as far as being a celebrity, then you ended up with cancer because of that. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Because I feel cuckoo trying to describe this. Do y'all get what I'm saying? That's like somebody saying, damn, I'm trying to see what's the best way to explain this. I think y'all understand what I'm talking about. That's like somebody saying, "Oh, well, you have sex with men, so therefore you're gonna get AIDS." You see what I mean? Like they're correlating that as opposed to just saying that you do know that if you have sex, there's a possibility you're gonna get AIDS. So with him, what I was picking up is, well, because you've associated with this type of life of being a celebrity, then this could be the reason for why you had this type of ailment. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Anything else you want to relay? Is there anything else you want to relay? Again, I keep getting messages of a person that hasn't accepted death. You got the nine of swords in the reverse, and then you also have the death card in the reverse. Like for him, he hasn't fully accepted it yet. Like he knows that it's here. Like I know I'm not of the world anymore. However, I can't fully accept that my work on earth is done. You got Three of Swords in the reverse with the Three of Pentacles in the upright, the Three of Cups in the upright, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. Again, I keep picking up somebody that felt like it was so much more life to live. I respect the fact that people die and they pass on. I just felt like my story ended too quickly, whether it's the age in which I died or the age in which he couldn't have the career like he used to have anymore. I kind of got this same energy in the Johnny Depp reading too. For Johnny Depp, where I kept picking up, like for Johnny Depp, it's just like I need to work, I need to keep doing this, I need to keep being the Johnny Depp of yesteryear, that type of thing. And that usually comes from people that are just very passionate and love what they do. Pretty much. Oh, I do want to see. Matter of fact, this is usually the deck I pull when somebody comes through that's passed on. Is there anything else? Oh, you got the Lion here with the higher calling and the old soul. I'm getting a lot of messages that are being in sync that's been coming out during these readings. I got the old soul message in the very early part of this reading. Again, there could be somebody. Oh, there could be somebody either I'm speaking to now or who sees this reading in the future. You got a higher calling on your life. Somebody has been told or felt like they were an old soul for years. And you're being told that you need to use your gifts, like you have a higher calling in life. It says you have within you all the courage that you need. It says, let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. It says, make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Spirit also wants somebody to know that you walk through life with confidence and grace. Somebody may have a lack of confidence in their self or their abilities. But Spirit says you need to walk through life with this confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. All right. You need to focus on what you really want, that you can create your dreams. Okay. And one of the reasons, Lorraine, that I know you said that he comes through in your dreams and stuff a lot. Sometimes people that are not even connected to you can come through because they need to pass you a message. This could be your message. You may have a higher calling on your life. You may be at a point in your life where you're trying, or somebody else I'm speaking to, trying to figure out who you are. What's my place in the world? What does God want me to know? You may have issues with confidence and believing in yourself. And this is what he's telling someone here. This is how he could have felt about himself. He may have at some point had a lack of confidence, you know, after he had a shakeup when it came to his physical health and everything. And he was given that second chance. And I keep getting Tom Cruise. So I keep getting a lot of messages. He's very thankful for Tom Cruise. Tom, it's been a long time since I did a reading on you. I may need to do a reading on you, see what's your energy. I feel like somebody needed to hear this. Oh, yeah, because it's all about, I see what he's saying. It's all about like not giving up. Like if somebody feel like they haven't had their big break yet, it doesn't mean that it's not going to come. Sometimes your big break can be delayed. And for him, he may not have had all the fanfare that he wanted when he was at his peak, but he ended up getting that chance to have that again before he left this world. I do feel like for him, the reason why he's still in the in-between right now is because of the fact that for him, I feel like for him, I'm getting that he's understanding, he's learning for himself now who God is to him. Because people can say that they know God or they believe in God and Jesus and everything else, but they don't know them fully for themselves. And there's maybe something that he's still learning before he fully lets go. So we can just pray out that he passes over, that he, leaves this life behind. And hopefully one day, if for those who believe in people coming back, that he'll be able to, some people get to come back and live through and start over in new bodies. And, I do believe that some people come back. Like how you heard the little boy say that he used to be a princess years ago, and they found out allegedly it was Princess Diana, but his parents don't want him speaking about it anymore. I do believe that some people do get a second chance to come back. An old soul, shut the mother freaking door. When you see them children and you be like, that child has been here before. I do believe some people get a chance to come back and do life again. He may have loved life so much and he just wasn't ready to go. I don't know how we ended up talking about Val Kilmer, but we're here. We're here. Okay? Yeah. Because I just heard if I had the chance, I'd do it all over again. He said it, even through the pain. I'm getting even through the pain of what he experienced with the cancer and everything. He enjoyed his life so much that he said, if I had the chance, I'd do it all over again. And I do believe that he blesses some people with the opportunity to come back through somebody else. And I believe, y'all, I'm trying to keep from crying. Val. And he might be one of those people. Don't be surprised, y'all, in the future. There's a child talking about in their past life, they was Val Kilmer. Because I feel like this is somebody that wants the opportunity to come back again. Because he said, if I had the chance, I'd do it all over again. Yeah. I don't get his as a sadness. I get that he loved his life and it was like, that's it. Like, let me do it again. Oh, Val. Let's clear the energy. Oh, if he could do it all over again, he would. Some people here now, they don't have the same energy as him. Some people that are here now, they don't want to be here. They're like, man, I wish I can just have this over with. But you got some people that's like, man, I wish I had more time. Exactly. Real Rosie, I think that's the best way to end his portion of the reading. His body quit on him, but his spirit lives on. Exactly. You're welcome, Lorraine. Parallel said, through paranormal research, I was informed that we all have clones. So before we pass on, we already have a clone born somewhere on this planet ready to continue when our old version expires. Who knows? Let me tell you one thing I can't do. I can't have a definite no and tell nobody nothing, because the stuff that I experience when I sit here at this desk, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Because, yeah. I'm going to wrap this up with these final messages, and then I'm going to do message of love moving forward, some positive messages for y'all. Y'all enjoyed me over here on this channel. Y'all enjoyed me over here. Y'all want to see me over here more often? Listen, somebody is frustrated. Spirit wants you to know he set you down for a reason, okay? You are in hermit mode. Thank you, baby G. Spirit said you're in hermit mode for a reason. There's a reason he took you away from that relationship. There's a reason he took you away from that job. Somebody mentioned earlier in the comments they unemployed right now. He might have taken you away from that job for a reason. Okay. You may not see it, but he saw something. All right. Somebody's in hermit mode for a reason. Okay. I got you sitting down because you got potential that is still waiting to be released. I'm telling you, nobody could have told me ever. I would have said, first of all, shut up, you crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. I would have never in a million years thought I would have been a tarot reader, let alone somebody on YouTube talking to y'all on the damn camera. Okay, I was working a 9 to 5, won't think about no social media. I'm just saying. So we think we got our lives planned out, but trust me, he has a whole totally different plan than you think. And sometimes, guess what? You end up finding out, you know what? Your plan is a hell of a lot better than anything I could have dreamt up. Because it's true. I would have never had this much fun with the stuff I was doing. I was effing miserable, if you want me to be honest. I was miserable at the jobs. Exactly. You would have never watched none of this. You would have never got your messages from Val Kilmer. I'm just saying. Who you know? Where else can y'all go? There's some celebrity that just pops up. All right. Somebody could be feeling on the edge. Somebody could be feeling very defensive right now. Somebody could be feeling paranoid or hesitant to do something. He's trying to break you of this fear, potential yet to be released, because you keep holding on to fear. Let me tell you something. Fear keeps you from your best life. Y'all better put that stuff away. Go put it in a drawer somewhere. Close that shit off. Do not allow fear or envy to keep you from being your best self, from living the life you're supposed to live. How many times have I said in this reading, y'all need to distance yourself from these fake friends? Somebody got a fake female friend or 2 or 3 that you need to distance yourself from because they envious of you. They don't F with you like that for real. They're waiting to see you fall. And sometimes people know your potential before you know your potential. I'm telling you, that same person that know that you're supposed to be going places in life will be that same mofo that will tell you, no, I don't think you should do that. That don't even sound like you. You don't even look like you will want to do something like that. Okay? It may be somebody who like to wear lace fronts. Or somebody may want to start a business. Y'all do really, really good when you want to be a cosmetologist. You real good at doing hair, or you want to make your own wigs. And somebody talking you out of your blessing. Look at that. And they talking you out of your blessing. You know what they telling you? Everybody got a hair business. Everybody doing hair. But guess what? And everybody don't do hair like you. There's a lot of readers out here, but ain't nobody out here reading like me. You better pump your own damn self up. You better tell yourself, I am the best damn thing out here smoking. I'm telling you, how you show up, you will get that feedback. You will get people coming. I never in a million years thought that I would be in a position where I could tell people, hey, y'all, I'm taking a break, but I'll let y'all know when I'm going to open my books back up. I got people emailing me, texting me, calling me, sending messages. When are you going to open up your booking again? Girl, I'm ready to book with you. I want to come back and book with you again. I'm telling you, don't y'all let nobody put limitations on who the F you are supposed to be in this world. Because I promise you, he will have you loved on and celebrated in front of the same people who said you weren't going to be shit. Because of their deep-seated insecurities. This could be a hating-ass Cancer that don't want to see you succeed. Or you could be the Cancer they hating on. Look at that. Little Bo Peep. Listen to the message of Little Bo Peep. Carelessness can cost you dearly. Okay? Carelessness. Be careful with who you associate with. Be careful when it comes to your body and who you share yourself with, because it could cost you dearly. Somebody in the sex industry too. Somebody may do this for money. Hey, ain't no judgment. Go do you. Live your best life. I ain't here to judge nobody. Just giving you the messages God wants you to know. Somebody may not be happy doing this type of work anymore. Somebody may not be don't want to be an OnlyFans model anymore. They don't want to be a porn star no more. They feel like they're being called to something greater. I'm just saying. Look at that. Somebody may have stopped doing that, and now they cleared karmic debt. Now they're getting blessings in their life because they choose to not go down that route anymore. All right. Somebody depressed. You got the stubble card here. Somebody ain't been shaving. There's a man out here that just don't feel so good about himself, whether that's his physical looks or physically. He could just be hurting or depressed, hurt himself on the job, depressed about a relationship. He always the giver and somebody always taking. You want a relationship where this is equally balanced. If you don't have this in a relationship, you are being taken advantage of. You said my legs, I've been sleeping. I'm telling you. And then, oh, hey, you said your legs. This is not, fear mongering or nothing like that. But you need to make sure if you constantly got cramps, for whoever this is that may get this message. If you constantly getting cramps in your legs or your legs keep falling asleep or another part of your body falling asleep, you need to check because it could be something bigger than what you think it is. All right. Some people have found out they didn't had, shut the mother freaking door. Some people have found out they didn't have cancer and they realize why their legs keep going numb or diabetes or something. Hi, Val. He wants y'all to know my legacy will live on forever. Yes, it will. This always happens when somebody comes through in a reading and I pull some intuitive cards. This type of message comes through. So again, Val Kilmer wants y'all to know my legacy will live on forever. He may have another one. I wouldn't be surprised if another message comes out. All right. Somebody may have ended an affair. Somebody didn't like what that felt like to not be the only person, to be sharing a partner with somebody else. All right. Somebody could be going through a tough time right now. We got poverty stricken. Again, I pulled messages earlier and I talked about somebody. Don't let your pride keep you from telling people what you're going through. Because somebody ain't got no money, they missing meals. Or if you got children, you could barely feed your kids. You need to let somebody know what you're going through. You got karmic caught him watching you. Somebody got some karmic drama going on. Some news going viral. I keep getting that more so like celebrity energy. Something may come out of the news. Could be on a Wednesday. It could be any celebrity, but I just got Diddy. Could be any celebrity. But Wednesday, there may be some news going viral on a celebrity or a public figure. Ooh, it's going to be hot, whatever it is. Somebody got, oh God, what is it, y'all? What is it when the woman, hot flashes? Somebody experiencing hot flashes? I am burning up. Somebody got hot flashes. All right, if I get it once, I'll get it again. Somebody coming back to play around. Baby G, you said as you. Oh, somebody hot. Yeah, them hot flashes. This is a quick one too. So it may be a situation where it came, but it just as quickly as the hot flashes came, they went away. All right, you have whose is it? Oh, somebody need to be careful. Listen, I think I said earlier, somebody need to be careful with their body because I'm getting somebody sleeping around and you may not end up knowing who the child is. And one of these people is going to ask for a DNA test. So you need to be honest when that man asks you whose baby is it? Like, was it just me you slept with? Please be honest and tell this person that, listen, it may be you and somebody else. I'm not sure. So when we get the test, just know you may not be the father. Somebody be honest. Somebody need to be honest. Because, oh Lord, I'm getting, if somebody find out too late and they've been taking care of their child, I don't wish this on nobody. But listen, everybody ain't the same. Some men won't dream of putting their hands on a woman, but some men will whoop your ass. For some people, they will take your life. So somebody need to be honest. You need to let homeboy know you sleeping with more than one person. I be having that drama, don't it? Boy, these cards be whoop. Don't block your blessing. Look at that. Genuine love connection coming for somebody. I did mention somebody could have a reconciliation with the person where the relationship wasn't drama filled, or they're going to have a new love that's going to come along, and it's going to be a genuine love connection. For menopause, drink okra water or fenugreek water. Gossip, gossip, gossip. I keep getting celebrity messages. Can y'all just leave that over there? I'm trying to do zodiac. All right, another message here. Somebody needs to learn that magic isn't in the being itself. Take advantage of the opportunities that life hands to you. Okay, somebody has been getting so many blessings, like so many spiritual messages that God is like, bing, here. This would be a great idea for you to start a business. Here, this would be a good idea for you when it comes to another job you may be interested in. Bing, bing, all these blessings, bing, 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 and you just ignoring all of them because you keep waiting for something bigger and better and bigger and better. They're Jack and the Beanstalk. The magic is not in the beans. I'm also getting that when it comes to tarot too. Like somebody thinks that the magic is in the cards. The magic is not in the cards. Okay, it's part of it when you're doing these readings, but the magic comes from within you. It's the spiritual gifts that you have, the intuition that you trust your ancestors when you read. Then those messages make the cards come alive. It's not like, oh, with this 3 of Cups you shall find. Somebody also has a really good gift, whether you're a reader or you just have really good intuition. Somebody has a gift that's so good. I'm getting you scared the fuck out of people. Shaking in their boots. Let me tell you something. I'm getting somebody out here and read so good. Everything you predicted about somebody in their karma came to mother freaking fruition, and they are scared shitless of you and your gift. Somebody scary. You're welcome, Neatly 10. I'm just saying. Somebody unfortunately has also experienced some type of loss. There could be some people here that lost jobs. Unfortunately, somebody that lost a child. Somebody could have lost a child support case. Somebody could have lost a home. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of people. Somebody even losing faith because of the things that they've lost. Somebody also lost a lover, whether this was to death or whether this was to just a relationship ending. Yeah, somebody's going through a lot. And the sad part is, I'm also getting somebody lost all of this in their life. This happening to one person. Like, damn, one thing after another. I lost my job. I lost this. I lost that. That's why Spirit is saying for someone, you're in hermit mode for a reason. I'm hearing who is this go to church? I'm hearing everything that happened to me that was good. God did it. Which one of y'all go to a sanctified church? Because I'm hearing that happened to me. Because he was a praying man. Or somebody got a parent or a grandparent or something that's like very religious. I'm hearing, yes, everything that happened to me that was good, God did it. I'm cracking up because it sounds like my mama when she be jamming. Somebody is really like praising them, baby. I'm hearing holiness, holiness is what I long for. Holiness is what I need. So take my heart and hold it. Man, somebody is listening to gospel or listening to that wild gospel CD where they have all those good popular gospel songs playing back to back. Somebody could be a gospel singer. You got light your candles, burn your sage, and set your mood. Somebody could be somebody that is like very into the church, but they feel bad because they watch this kind of stuff and they're wondering, is it bad that they watch tarot? So they sneaking and watching this, but then on Sundays they're like, everything that happened to me that was good, God did it. So they trying to understand, like, is this bad? Should I be watching tarot? The silver goddess tarot says the hermit becomes the light that leads the way for others on the path. It takes time to find your own path, so that's why you're in hermit mode. Yeah, there may be somebody in the future. You're right. This could be an Aquarius I'm speaking of. Somebody may end up meeting an Aquarius, settling. Ooh, somebody may meet an Aquarius a year from now. This could be the person that has the long-term committed relationship that's a genuine love connection. Uh-oh. This is after dating the wrong type of people. The right one gonna come along. We got bad boy. Oh. Oh. Somebody go to church on Sunday, but sin on Saturday. I'm gonna let y'all read that. Exactly, real Rosie. But some people don't. Some people are afraid. I get a lot of people tell me all the time, like, "Oh my God, I was scared to book with you because I don't know if this stuff is bad." I'm like, why the hell would you book with somebody and you think it might be bad? What do you think? I'm gonna be like, "Boo, I'm gonna put a curse on you in this reading." Hilarious. All right, let's get some final messages. Let's get some final messages. I'm gonna put a curse on you. I'm telling you, somebody really needs to use their gifts. You could turn this into a freaking career. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? You sitting on a gold man, god dang it. Them same ones talking about, oh, you're gonna put a curse on me. Boy, they're gonna end up seeing that career paying off, baby. Laugh now, cry later. Look at that. This is somebody's God-given gift. I'm telling you, especially if this is somebody who feels like they believe in past life, they're wondering if their past life has to be any ties to Egypt, ancient Egypt, or you have dreams and it's like ancient Egypt messages come through, or messages from the 13th century, the mid 15th century. Y'all, I'm getting a lot of messages. I'm seeing the women in the dresses with the corsets and they're like curtsying and they're going, through the party. Wow. Somebody is not of this time. They are here, but they are not of this time. This could be a young male I'm speaking of that has this gift. Tell you. Y'all laughing at me. Oh, these gifts of mine. I said earlier in the reading, somebody was very attractive. Somebody could be a beauty queen. Somebody may have participated in like beauty pageants, or they're just that good looking that people be like, "Oh, you a model? Oh my God, you should be a model. Oh, you're so good looking and you should be on television." There's somebody that's like drop dead mother freaking gorgeous. Like everybody look, man, woman, kids, everybody be staring. Oh, what cards I'm using right now? I received these from Amira. She's here on YouTube as well. Shout out to Amira. This is Amira's Love Oracle cards. All right. You can find, I know she has a website. Well, you can just take a picture of this and do the search. But because I'm trying to remember her website. But yeah, I love this card deck. I said I had to use this before I closed it off. I'm talking about somebody is, when you you look good when somebody call you fine. Somebody is fine. Like, damn, they fine as hell. If you're from the South. Let's see. I'll be fine. All right, let's see. Give me a higher message and then we'll close it off with message of love. Give me a higher message and then message of love. Somebody loves the movie E.T. Somebody can literally like recite all the doggone lines from the movie. E.T. phone home. Oh no. That's not even the card deck I was looking for. I'm using the wrong one. Somebody feels guilty about talking shit about y'all behind y'all back. Yeah, somebody feels guilty. Somebody talked about you, somebody judged somebody too quickly, and they regret that. You may have found out about it, so you don't F with them no more. But I'm telling y'all, there's somebody. You're welcome. I'm telling you, there's somebody. They judged you too quickly, talked shit about you, and they regret it because you were none of the things that they thought. This could be somebody that's very attractive. Like people think just because somebody's pretty, that may mean that they're ditzy, or they're pretty, that may mean that they're stuck up. That's their insecurities that they are trying to portray onto you. Somebody judged somebody too soon. Could have been a guy that did this to a girl and regrets it now. Okay, I guess we'll take all of them. Didn't I say it was time for somebody to do this? Spirit said it's time for you to step up and lead from your soul. I don't know why I said it like that. You have your dreams are never farther than your reach. Come on, I'm telling you. Somebody needs to get going. Like, what are you waiting on? This is your time to mother freaking shine. My bad, y'all. Embrace what you've learned and cherish your experiences because they are divinely fated. I'm telling y'all, this is since somebody was a child that they knew. Somebody knew early on, as early as 7 or 8 years old, that you knew what your path was, but you've been running from it. Again, could be somebody that sees dead people. You may be the type of person that ends up helping law enforcement solve missing cases with your gifts and everything. Y'all better quit, man. I'm telling you. You better use them gifts. I wish I had that one. I don't have that gift. Okay. Some people will come to me and I'll pull messages, but I'm not one of those people that is like, oh yeah, so and so is laying in the woods. You'll find their remains there. Like I don't have that gift. But if I did, hell yeah, I'd be helping law enforcement and everybody solve cases. Don't it? Baby G said that bicycle looked like E.T. It did. It did look like E.T. I'm just saying, some people got psychic abilities. They can tell you where somebody is laying and everything, solving people's deaths. I'll be everywhere, honey. Solving cases left and right, especially when it comes to children. Final messages. Moving forward, positive messages. It says, when the world feels like it's come crashing down around you, Spirit wants you to take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Spirit wants somebody to decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you've been waiting for. Your final message: live your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. Live up to your own expectations and nobody else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You got this. Do we need to make it any clearer than what these cards are saying? This has been the whole theme throughout this reading. I truly hope whoever needs to get these messages, get them and actually do something with the messages, okay? Don't let it go through one ear and out the other. And that's it. If you guys enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's 12:23. If y'all want to, follow me over on Celebrity Tarot Readings. I'm going to go over there for a few minutes before I close out and give them some type of reading, y'all. I enjoyed this. I hope y'all did too. See you next time. Deuces.